What's going on, steering wheel holders? So I want you guys to check out this traumatic experience this motorcyclist had, and I want you guys to tell me what do you think, who is wrong. So as you can see, a motorcyclist is driving down the road, and he gets up to a semi truck that's trying to make a left turn. Now, if you look closely, he's about to get up to the truck right now. As you look closely, there's a truck that is trying to turn out. So what this semi truck driver is doing, he's trying to make clearance for this guy to turn out, but he didn't check his blind side. I think he should have stopped, got out, and backed up. And you see what happened? He didn't check. Now, some people would say, well, the motorcyclist was in his blind side, and that's his fault. He should know better. But as truckers, we're professional drivers. Okay? So if you need to back up on the road, you should get out, put your hazard lights on, look to see if anyone's behind you, because it could be the smallest car. In this situation, there was a motorcyclist. But I mean, there's this. I'm really torn in between. It's either the motorcyclist's fault or the trucker fault. But as a professional driver, I hold you to a higher standard. So let me know what you think in the comment section. Peace. What's going on, steering wheel holders? We have a lot to unpack here. Okay. First off, I'm not gonna make any jokes. I heard somebody say sliding the tandems won't change the weight. I don't know what they're talking about, but we're here to talk about what's going on in this trucking industry. And in this article, they're talking about how different truckers are losing bad because they got into the trucking market at the top of the market. This young lady right here, she bought her truck for $175,000, and she was doing good. She was making $20,000 a month in profit. Now I do question that, because if you have a brand new truck, I'm hoping it was a brand new truck, then of course you're not going to be paying much on a truck. Just, making sure the basic things are there. You got fuel, you got insurance, you're good. So 20,000 can be misleading, because in the future, you know what it is, things change. But in this situation, freight rates went down 50%. Okay. And it wasn't only her, it was many other people who ended up in positions like this. And what happened was she ended up losing her truck. Now, she was also living a very lavish lifestyle, with a rent of 2,600, and she had a loan payment on the truck for 1,400. Now, I'm not going to say that's lavish. I'm just saying these expenses were so high that she had to lose the truck because of how much the freight rates were cut. And now she has leased on the truck. I'm like, God damn, how many bad decisions can you make? The worst thing you can do is lease a truck. It's like highway robbery. No pun intended. But let me know what you think in the comment section. What's going on, steering wheel holders? Let's treat this as a learning experience. So what's going on is there's a road in Vermont. All right. It's on State Road 108. And what happens on this road very often, all right? When I say very often, I mean very often. A lot of trucks get stuck on this road. And the thing that makes it silly is these truckers see many signs that say no trucks, no trucks, no trucks. I mean, they put it right in your face. Okay, I don't know how much they can let you know. But the thing about it is, and I don't even feel bad for any truckers that get caught up in this situation, because if you've been warned, then you made the wrong decision. All right. What happened is, if you're caught stuck on this road, $3,500 fine. All right. That's 1 week pay for some people. All right, $3,500 fine. And this road is called Smuggler's Notch. Catchy name, because they're smuggling those fines out of those truckers. All right. But just wanted any trucker know, if you ever are driving through Virginia, don't try to take any shortcuts. The best thing to do, just go straight highway, even if you got to go the long way. But if your GPS say don't go that way, if the signs say don't go that way, don't do it. Don't do it anywhere, because you can end up paying a big fine and then you'll regret it. But let me know what you think in the comment section. Peace. What's going on, steering wheel holders? So the deal has finally been sealed. Not that deal. Knight Swift has finally purchased US Express, and they're adding 7,200 tractors and 14,000 trailers to their fleet, which already Knight Swift has 19,000 tractors and 58,000 trailers. I'm always worried when I see consolidation, because there's a couple of things that bother me. The first thing is gaining more market share. The second thing is making things less competitive. When someone is controlling more of the market share, it's not as competitive as when you have a whole bunch of individuals making it happen together and having a fair share. But you guys let me know what you think in the comment section. This was a big deal. 800 million. acquisition. That's a big deal. And I'm not sure if this is going to cause any disruption in the trucking industry, but if it continues, if you continue to see these companies continue to consolidate, that could become a big issue, especially for owner operators and smaller fleets. But I mean, that's just the nature of capitalism. And I can't be mad at a company for taking the opportunity that's right in front of them. But you guys let me know what you think in the comment section. Do you agree with this acquisition? Should it have happened? I mean, we hope there aren't any more. Peace. What's going on, Stanwell holders? So we've seen Teamster destroy the news cycle in the last couple months. They've been on a tear. And it's getting real scary because with all these different headlines, these things can actually materialize. And when I say materialize, Yellow could be a company that fires all of its workers, 22,000 workers. And Yellow is not the only issue. UPS is an issue. The talks are collapsing, and they have Teamster has authorized a strike for August 1st. And with that threat of a strike lingering for August 1st, FedEx is already telling its customers, hey, look, or it's just sending a message out there to UPS customers. If you need your freight moved and you need to onboard on with us, get an account with us at FedEx, you should do it quicker than later. All right. Because it could be some real disruption. Now, this is my take. My take is if Teamster is truly trying to help the truck driver, truly trying to help the people within the union, I'm all in. But I hope it's not for show. But let me just think, guys. Do you think Yellow will really croak and go bankrupt? And do you think this UPS strike is really going to materialize and cause some disruption within the industry? What's going on, Stanwell holders? As you can see above, this driver is going 85 miles an hour. Now, the first thing I want to say is this is a Florida driver. So anything they do is expected. All right. So this is in Texas. And this driver is trying to escape the police officer because they're trying to pull him over for a traffic violation. But now they got bigger problems on their hands. So they're trying to escape the cops because they have 12 immigrants inside and they're doing whatever they can to get away. Cool. Now, I want to ask you guys a question because it seems as if with the border issue, we can't come to a resolution. We cannot figure out how to solve it in a bipartisan way. They try to build a wall. They're trying to, I don't know what the Biden administration is trying to do. They don't even say what their plan is. But no one seems to be able to get a grip on this situation. And this is, traumatic. Look at what these people are going through just to get to another country because where they're from is dangerous. And they deserve the basic necessities of life. I want to ask you guys, what do you think? How can we fix a problem like this? How can we fix these issues that happen every day? How can we fix it? I really don't have all the answers, but I understand that if we don't fix what's going on in that country, people are going to want to come to where it's better. So we have to figure out how can we solve this issue. But I don't understand why a driver would put themselves in a position like this. I mean, they said they get $15,000 per immigrant, but still, let me know what you think in the comment section. Peace.